Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Exciting. We have a huge new Civil War update patch 1.6 for Grand Tactician and the Civil War. This is a very nice little game, but it certainly needed a new patch. That's perfect. It arrived today, 3rd of June 2022, and I could well, actually, I couldn't show you the patch notes from Steam, so I will just have to go through them with you here before we jump into the campaign. I'll try to skip a few so this doesn't get too long, but there's measures against long retreat routes. Balanced recruiting numbers of large population states, rebalanced railroad speed, Mexican intervention policy, banks, added effect of banks, available capital, high private wealth, cheaper funding, effect of markets on economy, printing works. Oh, they give intelligence gathering, fame increase, lower support loss through drafting. Oh, those are printing works, yeah. Added effect of military schools, increased military experience, lower experience loss when promoting commanders, command attributes growth. Hospitals gives lower mortality of wounded, increase in state support. If wounded are treated, wounded recover faster. POW camps. Alright. Auto-generating units, now preferring volunteers. Right. AI units do not construct depots if embarked. I don't know what that means. Oh, if they're on a train or a ship. Small units move very fast by rail or water. Fixed. Reworked trade mechanics, new map filters, capital, medical treatment, transport bottlenecks, fixed issues with visualization for trade goods flow. Sometimes fort garrison are losing touch to their manually constructed forts. That's a fix. But oh, that's in the campaign. Wait. Battles. Oh. The biggest Grand Tactician update so far has been released. A long list of bug fixes, minor improvements, overhauls the game's economy system completely. The patch introduces also new game mechanics like government-funded project and new weapon procurement system, including a few new weapon types, as well as ability for the player to construct a wide range of buildings with unique effects on the campaign map. So now you can build buildings on the map that you couldn't do it before. Yes. As I said, I like this game, but it felt barebone, it felt incomplete, it felt like it needed further content. Like the economy system was basically there just to watch it. You couldn't interact with the economy system, and that doesn't make for a very good game. And now they've done all that, and I wasn't realizing, maybe this been in the cards all along, that this was the plan, that if you're gonna release the game, and we'll add this later, but I didn't expect it somehow. What else? Force march button not grayed out. Construction menu for manual placement of buildings, moved railroad construction there. Fertility maps. Construction expenses to finances panel. Shifting subsidy and policy effects to a new project panel. Wow, it's a complete overhaul of economics. Replace weapon industry by economy, imbalance strategy panel. Wow, there's so many. Auto renaming of placed buildings. This is really exciting. Now, so I know I have a save of 1 or 2 streams of a previous campaign, patch 1.05. And I intended to continue that. I just ended up streaming other stuff, and I apologize. I don't feel like even trying to go back to that campaign. I want to start a new campaign from the get-go with this new patch, even though I was only maybe half a year. I think I reached like winter and maybe spring 62. So yeah. Okay, but for battles, AI counter battery fire. Fixed. There's a lot of fixes. Reduce the volume of thunder sound. Fixed. Tutorials. Rebalance melee. Probably needs further adjustments. Okay, fair enough. When it came to battles, I think my main gripe was actually how hard it was to pre-construct the fortifications before the battle started, because that interface was terrible. I don't see anything about that. Otherwise, I felt like the AI could be a bit stupid and passive. I think there should be a little bit better AI battle. Is there AI exceptions if new object was found between engaging on Mars? Yeah, there should be a little bit of a AI counter battery fire, and I don't think the AI should be worse, at least. Not that it could be. I don't know what this means. Fixed. Overwriting of campaign battle saves not working if overwriting from campaign layer. Don't know what that means, but yeah. Okay, I guess we jump into the game and start campaign. And we gonna be the Confederates. How do I select nations? Select side. Easy. Right, I think select side. How do I? All right. Tutorial. Oh, sorry. I'm in tutorial. I'm gonna go to Spring 1861, and I can either play USA or I can play. Okay, here you can change sides. I'm sorry about that. Okay. How about what kind of aggressiveness do we want? Mediocre, but difficulty very hard. It doesn't say. Very easy, mediocre, hard, very hard. Okay. Let's go very hard this time. We have a certain experience of the game, and we want a proper challenge. If we're defeated, so what? We went down fighting. Morale, experience, size of armies, number of ships, Confederate momentum. Okay. I think if you pick random, I'm gonna pick historic, and you can change these around, right? I don't know. I feel like industrialization, arms agents, and there's a couple of ones that are much more powerful. But is it only how do I? Okay, you have to remove one. Oh yeah, you remove them first, and then you can pick them. I really like good weapons, and I really like, well, I guess industrialization didn't make that much of a difference before because there was not like no economy stuff in the game. But I mean, these are supposed to be balanced, right? Okay, this one gives a little bit better chance to gain support in all three states. And so like the border states, what is it? Kentucky and Tennessee. Or Missouri. Slaves to the west. I mean, now we are playing on the hardest difficulty, so let's figure out what do we need long term. Do we need manpower? Old Dominion. Oh, we need Old Dominion, right? So we get Richmond as a capital. I don't know. I mean, what happens if you don't play with this? You don't get Virginia. Virginia doesn't join the Confederacy. Anyway, we'll go with that. Yeah, so we could either go with industrialization and arms agents. That feels like super easy, and I think we can do that when we play on very hard. It's gonna be more of a hardcore war game, We're not gonna win by any cheesy European. Is that the European Southern military? Cuba will be under Saudi control. That feels incredibly unrealistic. But hey, what do I know? But I mean, why wouldn't the Confederacy been able to organize the movement of weapons to southern armies and forts a bit better during a couple of years before the war broke out? It doesn't feel incredibly unrealistic, but it increases the available weapons of 50%, and you get all the Springfield weapons types, which seems they are very much superior to regular guns you get. But in the industry, Union morale. Oh, and also Union morale goes down. This is incredibly powerful. Okay, what does the industrialization do? Yada yada. Oh, you get more immigration from Europe, increases population within the Confederacy by 25%. So not only do you get more industries, you get 25% more, I guess, soldiers, recruits. Oh. Okay, it does lower unity somewhat because of religious unrest and resentment towards slavery. So we get national morale -5. But it allows you to abolish slavery later in the campaign. Nah, screw it. We're playing very hard. I'm gonna take the ones I feel are the most powerful. So yeah, it's a bit of a power grab. I'm taking the Old Dominion just because I don't know what happens if you don't. Maybe you don't get Virginia, and that feels very unhistorical. I don't want to play like that. So that's what we're going with. There we go. And this is the earliest possible campaign, so there's a couple of weeks here now with no combat fighting. And I have a little bit of a... What I have done the other is I try to get at least 2 or even 3-year volunteers before I start mass recruiting new armies, so they stay in my army and get experience for a longer time. But that means the North might invade me before I actually get any new troops, so it's a bit risky, I suppose. But the AI has been so bad, it hasn't really mattered in early patches. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have to recruit a couple of 2-year recruits, volunteers. Do you get this voice? I will probably skip this because this is not a let's play the game. This is a let's play the patch. So sorry about that. How do you forward? There we go. Yeah, these are nice reenactment videos. It's also nice to play the game. One more. Wait, can I restart video? Can I just skip? Escape. Oh, escape. Here we are. We're in the game. So let's examine the new menus. Is this new? Company applications? Yeah, I think this is new. Private companies can be attracted if enough subsidies in the relevant branch were spent. Extraordinary subsidies allow immediate construction of private companies. Okay. We have auto manage, auto placement. Ooh boy. Brickworks. Approve at additional costs. Okay, so what again? Low. Oh, can I increase the priority? No, I can't. Oh, the game tells me that brickworks are of low priority. Well, what if I disagree? I'm the president, right? Okay, our economy needs foundries and so let's say I want a subsidy funding. If I click here, okay, nothing happens. A funding of 2.5 million industry is needed currently funded. Adjust the related subsidies slider in finances panel to change the speed of funding. That's what you used to do before. Finances, yeah. You had a couple of... They changed colors here. You still have the balance sheet here. Tariffs, 150 million. Sales tax, 19. Land sales. So the budget looks the same as far as I remember. Interest cost, oh, it's not that bad. We actually have a surplus this month. Remember that, because we're not paying navy upkeep. Our army upkeep is only 4 million. So we wanna economy. Adjust the related subsidy in finance panel to exchange the speed of funding. Right. So let's say we wanna go 5 million. Oh, that has it. You could only subsidy like 250,000 before, but I can subsidize 5 million to the industry. Well, we have a surplus, so let's go. Diplomacy. We're not gonna do a lot of diplomacy because we don't trust Europeans. Euro scum. Military though, what does it do if I found a subsidy military funding? Change the speed of funding. Yeah, it does, right? What else? Economy. It seems we can... Okay, we can make it up to 5 million in each slider. But I don't know what it does. I suppose in industry you build industries faster. Makes sense, right? Economy, maybe put it on... Yeah, I don't want to invest heavily in agriculture and military. A bit in economy, and let's go for industry. We're gonna get heavily industrialized. Auto-managed finances? Yeah, I don't know what that would do if I click this, because I can't... Oh, I can change taxes now. I don't think I could do that before. These sliders were locked, am I right? They were auto-regulated by the game. No, maybe they weren't, but you never changed them because you wanted the maximum. Okay, federal buildings. Cool, this is new. I don't think we want to auto-manage. We will learn this, but a bank? I'd say you click here to build it, and a hospital, market, news agency, prison camp, military academy. Wow, you can build buildings now. Well, how many? Prison camps. Yeah. Maintenance 50k, 100k, 100k, 75k, 10k. Prison camps are cheap to maintain. Military academy 150k. That's the most expensive one, but it's not the most expensive one to build. On the other hand, a bank, what did banks do? I can't seem to remember, and there is no... Is there a pop-up? Estimated cost, bank... Come on. And I can't build them, because I don't know why I can't build a bank. You need to research the following policies first. Bank Act. Oh, that makes sense. There are no banks in the South before 1861. That's so weird. Lighten up, it's a game. Market. Don't know what it does. News agency. Prison camp. Okay, so maybe we can find out what federal buildings do somewhere. Because obviously I want to build one, but yeah, okay. I remember this. The map movement is a bit weird. Can't say I'm super thrilled about that, but okay. So we have strategy. This is just an overview. Montgomery Government Printing Office. We have the military, shows our army. It doesn't, yeah, and our fleets, and our officers. This should be the same, and our weapons. We have how many? 23k. Has this? Oh, weapons ordered. Auto manage weapon purchases. We're gonna disable this. We're gonna buy. I wanna learn how to buy weapons manually. But now it says 23k pieces. You know, I think this has changed. This used to be 1 unit of rifles for 1 unit of military. Whether that didn't matter how many. Like it could equip a very small brigade or a very large brigade. It was an X number. And now it seems like you have 23,000 pieces. Okay, I like that. So equipping a larger brigade is gonna cost you more weapons now. That I mean, that's a given to me. So you actually have to buy, yeah. Company applications, auto manage. So they say mills are very important. I guess that could be for approve at additional costs. What am I approving? Subsidy funding. It is high priority. So we're gonna approve at additional costs the subsidies of mills. I'm not super sure what happens if I press this. Price level, sold goods, expensive. As not enough subsidies have been spent, this company may only be attracted at further cost of 8 million. Note these extraordinary payments are much more expensive than waiting for the subsidy. Oh, okay. Alright. No, I don't want it. Okay, here it says. I guess this is a quicker way to subsidize. As not enough subsidies have been spent, this company may only be attracted at further cost. Is it a single mill I get for 8 million? That is okay. Waiting for the subsidies to accrete. Is that aggregate? Is that? I never heard that word. Accrete. And this would cost 13 million to build a foundry. So okay, so now we have a bit of an ironwork will cost 19 million. It's very expensive. Okay, so all of a sudden these subsidies here. I mean, I don't know, if you give 5 million as a subsidy to industry each month, is that going to go into one factory somewhere that's going to be built on the map, or does it like spread out into a pool and all of a sudden a lot of industry is going to pop up all over the map? I think that's the case. Fieldbook. This is, do we have anything about economy, military units, recruitment, yada yada? In the end here we have, this is basically only about combat, nothing, and movement, nothing about winning objectives, control, map, yada. Economy, alright. Okay, this is new. Production of privately owned industries and trade, and is based on supply and demand. The economy runs in the background, and the player can influence through tax collection, policies, projects, construction, and military operations. Yeah, construction is new there. They must have updated these projects. Consumption of tradable goods creates demand, which the markets try to satisfy with supply, Supply comes from production of the privately owned industries or from imports and exports. Trade goods flows from points of supply to points of demand using the campaign map's infrastructure, which is built from important infrastructure points, i.e. IIPs. The IIPs buy and sell goods. Okay, it's quite a complex under the hood economy going here, but will it have an importance on the war now? Which it didn't before this patch. recognize this IIP. It might have been in the game earlier, but since I didn't take notice of the economy system before, I don't know if this is new or not. Couldn't tell you. But I suppose what's interesting is if I can build new railroads and new EIPs. To see the flows of goods, click to show supply lines 5 in the map information settings. Okay, it's up here. Is that if I scroll down? So let's examine, let's get familiar with, say, I was gonna say Virginia, but Virginia is not in the Confederacy yet. Alright, let's get, oh yeah, South Carolina here. If I scroll down, I don't know, it's map information settings, show supply lines. I get shit. This shows nothing. Well, maybe the game hasn't started yet. Movement arrows, telegraph lines. Let's just enable all of these icons and remove them. Yeah. Oh yeah, here's something red. What's that? Is that telegraph lines? Or is it the IIPs? That is telegraph lines. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe we won't understand fully the economy's finances. Yada yada. During the game, you will see a quick overview of your financial situation. You have a financial rating. Yeah, you can exchange the sliders here. That's what we did. Subsidies. Okay, let's read about government subsidies. To boost selected sectors of your economy and military by funding projects and construction. See the tooltips for each subsidy for further information. Well, that wasn't very useful as far as I remember. The maximum number of subsidies that can be issued depends on selected policies. Right, that's I recognize it from before. The more policies you research, the more you can subsidize. But now you can subsidize a lot more than before. If you don't want to manage the finances yourself, you may hand the responsibility over to your staff by activating the auto-managed finances. That's probably the best option for me, but I don't care. I want to learn how to do it. To improve your credit rating, use the improved credit rating projects. Requires funding subsidies or funding branch acts on the policies. Increase taxes or reduce government spending. Use improved credit rating projects. What are those? Credit rating projects? Where do I find them? That's not company applications, is it? It's not a policy. Let's go with, I'm probably want to do military one. Or do I want to go with Militia Act 1, 10 days? Here's the thing, can I go into 2-year recruits immediately? I'm not sure if you can go into Chapter 2 Demon of War. I think you can. I can have 9 policies now. And why is this auto-managed? I don't want this to be auto-managed. I mean, oh, did they? No, they didn't pick this. Let's check the economy a bit. Minus 6% research speed due to the lower state support. Okay, fair enough. There we go. 10 days. No projects here. Oh, we have oh, of course. We have an entirely new screen. Here's the projects. Ta-da! 1.6. Super cool. I like this. Decisions. Administration reform. Finance political reforms that will allow more efficient policy making in the long run. Whether this means structural changes in the political system, simply using money in a way that makes individuals reach a consensus faster, does not matter. The end result, which is faster processing of political decisions, counts. So fast decisions, that's all that matters. But it doesn't matter if they're good. Yes, as long as they're fast. Each level of this project will further shorten the time required to activate new policies and acts. Now, policies and acts, those are... Yeah, right, so, okay, so... Wait. Does it only make it faster? Why is this auto-managed? Wait. I don't understand. I see a trend here. I don't understand. That is the trend. So I usually, we Austrian rifles, that sounds really nice. I'd like some Austrian rifles. I have no appointment possible. Oh, this project requires a subsidy funding of 2.5 million. Diplomacy? Currently available 0. You may increase the rated subsidy in financial... Alright, so I guess I have to sort of subsidy up to 2.5 million. And I can decide how long that takes with a slider. And then I can start this project. So for now, there's nothing I can... Oh my god, there's a lot of them here. Look at all this. Look at all these. No appointment possible. Well, that's because we haven't given subsidies anywhere. Subsidy funding on 1.3. Politics. Currently available 0. Oh, this is nice. Civil order. Okay, so there's $4 signs here. And there's a lot more. Here, repeating rifles, it has... Oh, is that the cost? Let's check the cost. This costs 7.5. Right, so the fewer dollar signs, the cheaper. The more dollar signs, the more expensive. It would almost seem like... Let's check a $4 cost. 1.3, another $4. 1.3, another $4. 1.3. Okay, so $4 signs means 1.3. It would have been easy for me to understand if it had been divisible by 4. It isn't quite. Anyhow, each dollar seems to be around 300,000. British warships. Okay. Administration and reform. What does it do? Well, I guess we have to subsidize all these things a bit. Suppress population, industry, banks, that's expensive, agriculture, envoys, railroad. I wonder what this do. Adjust the related subsidy slider in finances bound to change the speed of funding. That makes sense. But each level of this project will further shorten the time required to activate new policies and acts. What is an act? A policy is here, but they also have acts, right? Some are policies and some are acts. Yeah. But all subsidies do is shorten research time. Well, in that case, I kind of want to shorten militia acts. Could I do that? Could I... Let's check military. Do we have anything with volunteers here? La Gloire class. Isn't that like a France's super battleship, armored battleship? And then the British had to build warrior. What happens? Well, for example, if I had subsidized... The following policies are missing for appointing this project. Mexican intervention. Well, if I would appoint this project, what would happen? Would I be able to buy Gloire class battleships from France? I don't know. Legacy rifles. What is that? What is a legacy rifle? Tooltip. Arrive. Adjust the related subsidy slider to change the speed of funding. Okay. I just have to guess. Legacy rifles. It's you don't know what it is, but hey, pay for it. It has a name. Now, oh, you just have to. Oh, sorry. Okay. Reintroduction of old rifles. That makes sense. Mississippi rifle, but that Mississippi rifle is good, and the Hawken or plane. They are still effective and accurate weapons in hands of skilled soldiers. Oh, okay. Alright. Logistics reforms, medium range carbines, military education, military railroad, warships, organization reform. Right, so my apologies. You just have to click the reform and it will pop up and you can read about it. Major military organization reform that will introduce the core system to your armies. Right. So now you don't get cores automatically at a certain time. You will have to research it. Cool. And to do this, I need army subsidies, right? 4 million. Okay. Prussian weapons. Dreiser needle gun. Oh my god, that would be extremely nice to get the Dreiser needle gun. It's a breech loading rifle. High manufacturing standards and long range accuracy. Alright. But it's it's super expensive. And it's in diplomacy, isn't it? Woo! Cool. Recruit agents. What does it do? Each level of this project further improves intelligence gathering. Oh, recruit agents. It's not recruiting agents. It's spies. Okay. Recruitment officer. Number of available volunteers. Well, we repeating rifles. Like the Spencer carbine. Oh my god. Yeah, it's very expensive. We got all the Springfield rifles. Oh, this is so much cooler than what it was before. Warrior class. Negotiate the deal with the British to allow construction and import of their most powerful ship type, the over 9,000 ton Warrior class ironclad armed with 40 heavy guns. So you can build the Warrior class ironclad. That is excellent. It's expensive, but you could. Weapon production. Subsidize domestic weapon production. This will make production of weapons more profitable to manufacturers, boosting production volume. Each level of this project will further increase weapon production efficiency. Okay, so you basically get more, and that has a little coin pile, gold pile. So it should be economy, industry. Sorry, industry. Okay, but as far as I can tell, this is mostly weapons. Oh, but I love it. I love it. It's super cool. All of a sudden you have decisions. Important decision. Military education. Finance the nation's military education by constructing a new military academy in one of the loyal states. A military academy improves commander attributes of all officers from the state and prepares them for wartime command. Each level of this project allows one more military academy to be constructed. Well, how many levels do I have? I mean, I guess I have no levels. One more military. Okay, and it seems you can build one per state. So basically you want to know which state has the most officers in your officer. Could you... I mean, I'd say let's protect... I'd say it's Virginia, but that's just a guess. Military officers. So we own... Oh, what you can do is ranks 147. If I click this, we have no leaders. If I take Virginia, Virginia has no leaders. Why? Why? South Carolina has... I don't get it. Ranks 1 to 44. Okay, so if you want Virginia has no. Oh, because Virginia is not in the Confederacy yet. I am an idiot. North Carolina, Georgia. Okay, so you can at least you don't maybe you don't have to calculate exactly, but it would be nice if you have a number like this is how many leaders you have here. Also, it might not be the number. Oh, here's a new one. Reinforced by volunteers and drafters. Replenish unit. Yeah, you couldn't reinforce your units before. Now you can. Oh my god, this is so much better. I'm sorry. It said let's play, but I'm very excited to examine what this. Okay, so maybe we should assignable only. Yeah, we can't assign any. Let's go with economy. Credit rating. Well, we have a very good credit rating. Market reform. What does it do? Finance improvements of the nation's domestic markets to boost the economy in the long term. This will increase the efficiency of all market buildings, which will stimulate the local economy. Each level of this project will further increase the efficiency of the nation's markets. I mean, this sounds like an excellent one to start off with as early as possible. It is economy, right? Subsidized banks, what does it do? National banks to increase their efficiency, further increase the available capital in the region, increasing private wealth and lowering construction costs for companies, as the banks can operate with decreased risk. Each level of this project will further increase the efficiency of national banks. Right, so I suppose this is like the under the hood economy system will work more efficiently. So maybe we should throw a bit of money on the economy as well. Did I? I think I did. Yeah, let's go to at least 2.5. 2.5. I think we give nothing to politics because policies. Now I mean 7 policies. That's way more than we need, right? We have 0 policies. We're doing Militia Act, which gives us 1 year volunteers. Why did I start with that? Yeah, okay. That's what I think. Sea transport. All right. Fielded manpower. We have 2.7k manpower. Federal buildings. Estimated cost. I mean, would we want to build a market somewhere for 2 million? What does it do? The market. Maintenance. Construct. We have a bit of priority on market and no priority on the other buildings. Okay, if I were to construct this, markets increase the transport capacity of EEPs nearby. Okay, so the bonus fades by distance. So, okay, so this is more movement of goods, a market. It's not a stock market, it's more of a consumable market, like cattle market in Texas or something, I guess. Okay, so, but the military academy, what does this do? I can't build it, and I can't get information because I can't press this. Is that it? Yeah. You can having enough capacity PO. Okay. Well, I don't know what the military academy does because I can't build it, and I don't know why I can't build it. So this is a bit. I kind of would like more information here. As maybe I have to subsidize. You need to increase military education project levels first. Military education project levels. Right. Wait. Okay. Military education. Alright, so To build military academies, we need more military education. Right, each level of this project allows one more military academy to be constructed. That makes sense? Okay, perfect. And to do this, we need military... I mean, good officers. That's nice, isn't it? Okay, so we kind of have to make financial decisions. I don't know how long this surplus is going to last. As far as I... Oh, what's this? Economy alerts? No. Oh, these are production shortages. We need coffee. Wow. We need copper ore, flour, food, iron, lead, leather, rice, tobacco, wool, and wow, like tobacco. Wait, we produce like 9k out of a demand of 155. How much do you smoke in the Confederacy? And weren't they a net exporter of tobacco and wool? No, not wool, sorry, cotton. How the hell can we have a tobacco shortage? Don't know. Maybe it's just before the game starts. I hope that tobacco deficit goes away. Use the map filters to evaluate construction sites for new production companies. And construction companies are these? Are these construction companies? Or are we talking about building individual like plantations? Come on, economy alert. Wake up. Use the map filters. Okay, where are the map filters? Is map information settings? Is that the map filters? Equip map overview. I'd say battle monuments, map icons, map text, map borders, command control, moment errors. I don't see anything about filters here. Goods and trade. Oh, maybe this is the filters. Exports, imports. Can't change anything. Yeah, I don't know how much this has changed. I feel like I'm not gonna go into this too much. Buildings and productions. Here we are. Brickworks. Building levels. Can I build stuff here? No, I can't. Projects. Okay, so back to this. How about we don't subsidy agriculture at all? Industry a lot. Why? Well, in okay, military. We want a bit to military, right? Like 2.5 million. I can't remember. Civil order. Each level of this project further decreases negative impact on support. Alright, so I guess this is when the war is going bad in the future. This is what you want to do. Not right now. Subsidy type, subsidy cost. Well, we could sort them by cost. So now the cheapest are first. Oh, these are the military ones. Subsidy type. Yeah, this is an artillery piece. That's a military subsidy, I suppose. And then we have that's all there is. Yeah, these are all oh, of course they are. Industry. Yeah, here's the thing. Okay, let's see subsidized industry. It will cost 2.5 million. Heavy industry, increasing profits for the private companies and making their business more lucrative. This will boost production, and encourage further expansion. So you will get more efficient industries and you will get more. Each level of this project will further increase industrial productivity. Right, but where can I see what level I am on? I guess I'm on level 0, and if I do this once, I will gain 1 level. Infrastructure reform. Finance improvements for the nation's infrastructure to allow faster movement of goods. Infrastructure improvements such as macadamizing roads or building new corduroy roads, construction of modern bridges, or improving the canal network are expensive projects, but will also greatly benefit the nation's war effort. When the infrastructure can support more traffic, it means larger armies can also be more successfully supplied. Okay, so this one helps with supplies. That makes sense, infrastructure. Each level of this project will further increase transport capacity of all nations important for infrastructure points. Right, but we have no armies to supply at the moment. How much is this? 2.5. Okay. So my plan is to subsidize 5 million to industry and give 2.5 to this and 2.5 to this after 1 month. You know, just to see how it works, if this is how it works. I mean, 2.5, 2.5, that should equal 1 month of industry subsidies of 5 million here. But what the hell do I know? I kind of need to check the politics, because maybe I'm missing out. I'm not doing any politics. So let's check out the politics. Go away. Hey, da-da. Alright, now we have a few railroad. China, okay. Increases the speed of constructing new railroad lines. Okay, so I should be able to construct new railroad lines. It's slower if I don't research this. So, but yeah, I mean, I know the Confederacy had severe trouble with the railroads, but is it something you might need to do day 1 of the war? I don't think so. These finance political reforms will allow more efficient policy making in the long run. Structural changes in the political system, simply using money in a way that makes individuals reach a consensus faster. Oh, this is the fast approach. Each level is further shorter the time required to activate new policies. Okay, that's the... Yeah, I don't feel like it's super important to be faster, but maybe a bit. 1.3 million. Yeah, let's do this. 1.3. That's what I'm gonna give to politics. 1.3. I can't. I can only give... What? Okay. So, there we go. 2 million. And diplomacy. Do we want to give anything to diplomacy? Maybe. There we go. Okay. Trade deals. Increases the profits from foreign trade deals. Well, I don't even know if I have any trade deals. Oh, I do know, because it popped up in goods and trade. Yeah, I have UK, France, Spain, and what is this? Others. Exports, imports. So exports. I'm exporting to UK. So I don't know. Wait. So this is 56k each month. Is that it? And if sales tax, income tax, that seems incredibly unimportant. Is this each day? That's such a small amount of money, but I don't understand if it's daily or if it says dollar, so it's money, or is it goods? Okay, we don't import anything from our major trading partners. That we just import a shit ton from others. I suppose these are just other countries, various trading partners. But this is really hard to understand. What is this? it's 56,000. We're dealing with millions of money each month. Subsidies, lands, corporate income tax, sales tax. I mean, tariffs? Are those trade tariffs? You can't be trading for 56,000, even if it's per day, and gain 150 million in trade tariffs. It is, I guess those are taxes. It's not income tax. It's not corporate tax. It's not a sales tax. It's not a land sale. It's a tariff. Are those foreign trade tariffs? They're charged for imported goods, increasing their cost. This may lead to lower corporate profits and higher inflation. Alright, I am gaining 150 million per month in trade tariffs, but I am trading 57,000. Okay, yeah, we probably have to start the time to examine this. I like patch 1.6. How long is this stream? It's been an hour. Yeah, I'll just restart the Alright, I think we had a nice little overview for an hour. I really like patch 1.06. I'm looking forward to getting into this and learning how it works. It's a bit challenging to understand what's going on, but hopefully it gets a bit clearer. It's not impossible. I kind of understand. I think I understand. I got the hang of it. And as we start playing in the next stream, I hope we get an even better insight. I'm really looking forward to kind of shaping my nation with all these projects here. It's kind of a research system, I suppose, but it's an economical. You open up different economical military. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's nice. I hope they're balanced. I hope. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to continuing this. See you soon, boys and girls. Welcome back. Like, subscribe, all that cheese and bang. Hope you like the stream. Bye-bye.